Humans have been in the building business since the early Stone Ages. Thanks to our cognitive capabilities, we're able to learn how to build everything from primitive stone shelters to today's great architectural marvels. Along the way, structures became more and more sophisticated, and so did the planning tools. And now that we've entered the digital era, the game is changing once again. We are in Houston, Texas, to learn more about a software company that is making big waves in the construction industry. Our friends at Oncenter Software have developed the Takeoff software that helps construction companies bid more and win more. Let's find out how it works.
Most people, when they hear the word takeoff, they think either a rocket's going to launch or that somebody is doing something inappropriate. But takeoff, as it relates to contractors, it's the practice of going to a set of blueprints and removing the quantities, the areas, and the linears necessary in order to get the size of a project so that they can put together an accurate estimate.
Software, like this, has users seeing a big difference in speed and accuracy. In the crowded and competitive building bidding field, this can make all the difference.
They want to be able to finish their work faster and be able to analyze their work so that they're more profitable.
But what exactly makes this software a must-have in the construction biz?
In our business, the architect and the owner make changes during the design and the construction of a project for all kinds of reasons. The architect does different design work, changes and modifies the blueprints, and our software gives you a very user-friendly check on that.
This is a big improvement from the old school days of doing it manually. And when more bids translate to more gigs, having the right tools to expedite the process is a no-brainer.
On average, 1 in 10 bids is actually won by the company. So 90% of your bidding effort is not going to produce any profit for your company. If you can do 30 instead of 10, that's 3 accepted jobs now instead of 1.
Increasing accuracy and minimizing mistakes results into an uptick in won bids. But software can be intimidating, and learning how to use it can be a challenge for some. But with the right training, anyone can take off.
We train people all over the world, usually through virtual means, but we have in-house training and one-on-one training. Just depends on what the customer needs, but we walk them through the products that we sell to make sure that they know how to apply it to their business and they really adopt it so that they're successful and actually achieve the goals that we are hoping for them.
To see the impact this technology is making, we travel on to Orlando, Florida, home to United Drywall, a construction company specializing in everything from drywall to carpentry and door and hardware packages.
Switching from the old style of Takeoff to the new style of Takeoff certainly has made us faster. And the reason it's made us faster is we have conditions that are already built. For instance, a 10-foot tall wall between offices, metal studs, 2 layers of drywall, some insulation. All we have to do now is take it off. I color it green because it's an office wall. That's what I do. Everybody picks their own color. So I color my green wall and I go over and I pick a condition that's already done. My condition's already done, priced, I'm finished.
Going from manual to digital has other benefits besides quicker, easier, and more accurate.
By not having to go get the plans and drive across town, by not having to have blueprint space here in our offices with huge tables, it's let us compact our office. You work on a computer now, that's all.
It's all about the money.
And let's be honest, at the end of the day, it all comes down to the money.
It obviously has increased our sales because the time we spend on takeoffs is lessened by, I would guess, 50%, if not more. So yeah, we've sold more because if you bid more, you can put it in your sales funnel and more comes out the other end. And the more accurate you are, the more work you're going to get.
To see how the software translates on the construction site, we visited the Hilton Orlando, where hands are hard at work building a kitchen and dining area.
Our scope here is the framing, metal framing, drywall, finishing, the things that you're going to see when the project is done. We'll use Oncenter software, both on-screen takeoff and quick bid, to quantify the metal, the drywall, and the product that's going to go in here.
Oncenter has the capability to calculate what and how much material and manpower is needed for a specific project.
We'll use it to determine how many studs you got to order. We'll use it to determine the number of man days and the crew size we'll need. We'll use it to determine how many sheets and what size board to use. We'll even use it to determine how many screws we need on the project.
As technology mercilessly steamrolls onto the future, adapting becomes essential for the workforce. Manual is becoming more and more a thing of the past, and the construction industry is no exception.
Construction is transforming. It is changing. What we know of construction 10 years ago will not be what we see in construction 15, 20, 25 years from now. The part that's most exciting is that for folks who have been on the outside, right, building with X's and O's and ones and zeros inside of software will be just as impactful as the person hanging the rock and driving the nail in making sure that that business is profitable for the next 25 to 30 years.
To learn more, go to oncenter.com.